Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Coming back at you with another Artificer run. I wasn't recording, I was just casually watching another streamer play while I play. But we got a Spinel Tonic build rolling. We finished stage 1, went to the bazaar. There was Fuel Cell Cauldron. There was a Gesture of the Drowned and a Spinel Tonic all offered. I also took the 2 Transcendences. We just decked out on the shop. So, I'm kind of excited about this build. Now, I don't have 100% tonic uptime yet. I need one more fuel cell or one more gesture. But it's looking good so far. And this kind of goes back to my complaints about greens not being as good as whites. Like, that Leptin Daisy came from a white chest. If that Leptin Daisy was a white item, I could have made a third fuel cell and I'd have 100% uptime right now. Like, I would have preferred having a white over that green. In fact, in most cases, every time I get a green, I'm like, damn, I wish that was a white. I think whites are just, on average, stronger than greens. Like, obviously, ATG missiles and the bands are, like, super fucking good. But I think whites, just on average, are better items. So, you know, we'll see how it goes about. That little bit of downtime I have is very scary. I need to find another fuel cell. It's only down for like a second, but I could die in that second. Especially in void fields, where I'm just constantly in the action. Now the Spinel Tonic increases our movement speed by a fuck ton and like doubles our damage. So we hit crazy hard. Actually, let me find out the exact details on what Spinel Tonic does. Spinel Tonic increases your damage by 100%, increases your attack speed by 70%, which means nothing to us, increases our armor by 20, which means we take less damage, increases our maximum health by 50, and increases our movement speed by 30%. So 30% movement speed, 50% more max health, 100% more damage. And then the armor, that also helps our health. Like, this thing is crazy. We are so strong. But again, it wears off. You see my health drops like 400 something. So I really need to find that last bit of equipment cooldown. Now you guys might be worried about how this works after Mithril steals our items. It still works. We just have to play like a bitch and wait for Spinel Tonic to be up and only attack while Spinel Tonic is up. It's a little annoying, but it works. Okay. Again, we're going to have this 1 second of downtime right there, and we're good. Tonic has a 1 second downtime right now. It's up for like 19 seconds and down for 1, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers. I just know it's down for 1 second. Okay, so it looks like it's up for 20, down for 1. 1 point something. I thought that experience orb was a jellyfish. Oh, they have damage crystals. It's actually really terrifying for all the enemies that they have. Thankfully, they just explode right now. But I could also explode if they catch me on that 1 second downtime. I have a lot of CC, so hopefully that's not the case. But, you know, I am vulnerable. If I find this last thing, like, it's game set match, like, holy shit, this is so strong. Especially with Transcendence. Like, we should not have this much health right now. Like, 900 is a fuck ton. Oh, they got wisps, that's annoying. It's more annoying than it is threatening, especially with the damage crystals. Wisps don't really use those too well. Wisps are just annoying because they're hard for me to hit. Went ahead and stunned him because my tonic was down for a second there. So I wanted to make sure that he wouldn't get in melee range when it was down. Not a fuel cell. That's pretty much all I care about as far as greens go right now. Is it a fuel cell? If it's not a fuel cell, I don't want to see it. Holy shit, the void hurts. We're gonna wait for our tonic debuff. This is so strong. I can see why people are a big fan of this combo. I've never used this combo before, actually. This is my first time doing it up here on Eclipse 6. If you get it off, like, it's fucking godly. Like, I can feel the double damage, even if I don't make use of the attack speed. Like, I don't use the attack speed at all. But hey, double damage. Hard to say no to. Also, the movement speed's very nice. I'm sure I'm going to notice the health later. Actually, I noticed the health just looking at the health bar. But I don't notice that immediately. I notice the damage and the movement speed, like, right the fuck away. It is very apparent. Okay, we got some crit chance. Hey, look, my mana bomb. I forgot I threw that. I'm gonna wait for Spinal Tonic. I'm gonna go down and pop right up right when the action starts. I started charging that prematurely. I tried to make it so it hit that imp, but apparently did not make it anywhere close enough. Okay, let's kill. Or sorry, I keep calling wisps imps. Oh, they put beetles in the cell. I think they did that last combat, I just didn't notice. Ooh, my tonic. I didn't expect that tonic to go down there. I wasn't paying attention to my cooldown. Not a fuel cell, damn. Really want that fuel cell. Really want it. Fuck. He teleported right on me as I lost my tonic, so that was scary as hell. That should, yeah, get some pretty meaty kills in there. Okay, this is actually getting scary. Oh, because they have ATG missiles. Getting hit right now is terrifying. My tonic's about to go on cooldown. I had that ice ball just ready when I saw that my tonic was coming on cooldown and there was nothing around me. I just had the button ready, I knew something was coming. It's just looking at the ground, ready to press that control button. Warhorn. Warhorn doesn't do anything for us. We don't benefit from the attack speed. Like, on this build, Warhorn's usually fucking amazing. But we don't benefit from the attack speed at all. I guess we benefit from the movement speed. Okay, let's wait out here. We'll probably have to jet depending on our legendary. Interstellar Death Plant, I can do it the last one. I do have to be careful of my Tonic. Okay, we're back. Tonic's back up. So yeah, when we're in like this blue mode right now, we're like super drugged up, just super powerful. But when we leave it, we're a drug addict and we're suffering from massive withdrawal, and it weakens us by a fuck ton. So we have to make sure that we're in drug mode as long as possible. We can do that by grabbing more fuel cells or another gesture of the drowned. If we do that, we'll always be drugged up and can just enjoy our drugs in peace. Since Eat Meat Hook's not bad. It's not a great item, but it's not bad. Yeah, you can see the movement speed there after I drug up. But again, we need a fuel cell. We need a dress for the drowned. Probably going to rush this second stage as fast as possible. Hit the Newt altar and just book it and see if we can find a fuel cell or a gesture. I don't see it over there. I'm looking for the Newt altar, which there's 3 different places it can spawn. It can spawn in that back corner, which I didn't see it. There it is. I was going to say the next spot is inside this dragon. What the fuck's a critter wisp doing here this early? I hate my accidental double bombs. Ooh, I hit him with the second one though. Okay, I am going to sweep down and grab this. I saw a green and I got hopeful. It's hard to see items. Oh, there's a lens printer? Holy shit. The damages. We're going to do it. That's a lot of damage. We'd give up on a goat hoof and a backup mag. Goat hoof not a big deal because we have enough movement speed from our drugs. Backup mag I'd be sad to lose. I'm going to stop there for now. I don't want to lose the backup mag on the boss. Yep, I missed that second bomb pretty hard. God, look at that damage. And look at how little I did in when I was drug addict mode. Okay, not a fuel cell. Not satisfied until I get a fuel cell. It's the only thing I care about right now. We have like the ideal like pub stopper build. Like this build almost looks like I'm playing on command. This is crazy strength. Again, really need that fuel cell or that gesture. I'm going to hunt this map for a fuel cell. I'm going to hunt the shop for a gesture. Once I get that, I'll be satisfied. I should be satisfied up with the crit by itself, but I don't want to lose this really good run because of my 1 second downtime. What is that? Fresh meat. I'm gonna fly up into the air because I was about to lose my Tonic Affliction and I didn't want to deal with the Wisps. Because Wisps have like really good aim. Against Wisps with this much damage, it's better just to throw the bomb to where it doesn't hit them, so that the arcs hit and kill. Because the ball explodes, I no longer have the arcs. Since the arcs kill the Wisps, I just want to kill as many Wisps as possible. Look at how distorted my vision is. I'm just going to turn it into crit, so it doesn't really matter what I grab. Whew. Yeah, my build almost looks like I'm playing on command. Okay, let's sweep for items real quick. Just look at those more crit. Those actually are more crit. We had 2 daggers here, but honestly we don't scale that well with daggers. Because we don't attack that often. Oh, look, a scrapper. I could have saved my backup mag. Probably not worth the time investment to scrap everything though. Personal shield generator is actually super good right now. But I think I prefer just my crit chance. No. Crit chance. I'm at 100% crit now. So any excess I can go ahead and use that scrapper and then grab the personal shield generator. I was going to say the question is, will it be worth it? But it looks like there's items over here. Like worth the time investment. Hold War stealth kit. Every time I see a green, my heart flutters a little bit. We're going to take the movement speed. Movement speed's really nice. Fireworks, okay. Yeah, let's... Actually, 2 fireworks is really good. It's actually really good. No troll there. With this build, yeah, I think it's better than wasting our time scrapping and then hitting the printer. Especially when we're already spending too much time on the stage. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay, I really need a gesture of the drown from the shop. It's the only thing we care about. There it is, gesture of the drowned. We now have 100% uptime on our drugs. Oh, I want it. But if I lose my fuel cells, I'm fucked. If I lose the fuel cells, I'm fucked. As much as I want it. I could have scrapped greens too. I could have scrapped 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I had exactly 5 greens to scrap. I should have hit that scrapper up after all. That's unfortunate. What was my other green? I didn't even look at the green. That's unfortunate. I could have got super powerful off that. I don't want those. This is 100% uptime, right? 2, 1. Yeah, 100% uptime. Okay. Now we do lose it when we go into the next stage. So I'm going to wait a second here. I'm going to wait until like 7. Because it's going to take us a few seconds to transport. Now we have 3 seconds of vulnerability coming into the next stage, so we could just get 1 shot. Oh, never mind. I used it in between stages. Wow, that's neat. Let's go ahead and hit the shop again. And let's scrap. I don't need to scrap any of this stuff, actually. It's all decent. I charged up my orb super fast. Almost attack speed of mine. Usually you don't notice attack speed on this character. Right now I kind of do. So you can see now we're not leaving drug mode. We're just always drugged up. And with 100% crit, we're just murdering the world. It does distort our vision like mad crazy. Like you can see the items like leaving their thing there. You see that dagger like floating out of the blue box on the left? Yeah, vision's all sorts of distorted. Where's the boss? There it is. It's also kind of hard to see the boss because vision distortion. We already have like all the items we want, so it's really just best to rush down and teleport bosses. Like again, we have full crit, we have double damage spell tonics. We kind of destroy everything. Elbow feather, I'll take it. Like look at that damage. Like what are they supposed to do against that? I charged that so fast. I'm not used to that charging so fast. It's actually kind of hard to aim with how fast it charges. Oh, that peg! Oh, I'm getting so good at aiming that dude. I'm on Eclipse 6, so you'd think I'd be good at aiming it. But that thing is hard to aim. It's ridiculous how much the Spinel Tonic increases my stats. Gore's Tome also makes it easier for me to like rush these teleporters down. Because I can afford more by killing the mobs that spawn. It's actually not a bad thing that I kept all these items. Like Squid Turret's kind of bad. Everything else has a spot. Yeah, deleted. Deleted. Deleted all of them with Sentient Meat Hook. Deleted him with Sentient Meat Hook. Just delete everything. Okay, let's hunt for items. I know there's 2 down here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those 2. Ooh, heals reduce equipment cooldown. Not necessary, because I'm already 100% uptime, but I will take it. It means more war horn movement speed procs. A crowbar, even more damage. Equipment barrel don't want, there's a nice grouping of chests over there. By grouping of chests, I mean a chest and a little thing that doesn't do me any good. Attack speed doesn't do me any good. Boss damage, that's amazing. Equipment selector, don't need that. Paul's goat hooves, that'd be nice if I had a scrapper, but I'm not going to waste time scrapping things. There's a Shrine of Chance around here, yeah, right there. I'm going to grab that with my last remaining cash and get out. A war banner. And a guitar. I will take the guitar very happily. We're still very slow right now. We're spending almost 6 minutes a stage. So I'd like to go a little faster. That being said, our items are near perfect. It almost looks like we're playing on command. I know I said that before, but it's absolutely ridiculous, our items right now. Alright, you can really see how like slow and weak we are when we're not drugged up though. I can't even see these things, but I know I don't want them. Hardlight Afterburner. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, again, I wish I had scrapped my greens to get that, because having 3 controls for Mithrix is just really good. But I can't risk that I lose even one of my fuel cells. If I lose even one of my fuel cells, this build is kaput. Fuel cells are the one most important item in my inventory. Oh, I fucked up. I forgot the tonic isn't on when you start the stage. I'm just hovering over the R button. Okay, we're good. I was hovering over the R button to just jump out of there the second I needed to. There's a magma worm over there. I can hear it. Speaking of my buddy old pal magma worm. I shoot that so fast I can't even control it. You can see why the Lunars were so powerful if they had trucks like this. Are you dead yet? There you are. He survived a lot longer than I thought he would. We're going to use our fireworks to kill everything real quick. It's a pretty effective way of clearing the map when you have as much damage as I do right now. We're getting good procs from Gore's Tome. We'll see if we have enough money to afford the red chest. The red chest is not worth giving up all these whites, because again, white items are just so good. So we'll see if we can afford it after post-teleporter. I really should just be rushing the teleporter, I think, but... Combat Shrine, let's do that. No reason not to when we're this strong. Like, I'm not even scared of this glacial brass contraption, that's how strong I am. Like, what is that power? Spinal Tonic plus crit, I guess. Oh, I lost something. My gunner drone that I bought stage 1. Okay. What sort of boss you got for us? More magma worm. Oh, it's almost dead. Okay. Interesting boss fight. I'm so fast, I don't even know what's happening. I'm just firing off moves because I'm too fast. Ooh, I got a scythe. That does nothing for me. I already have 100% crit, so I don't really use the healing. I don't use the attack speed on the other one, so it doesn't do anything. Brass contraption, get out of here. Oh, I missed. I blame the vision distortion, even though it didn't do anything there. It's hard for me to tell like which one's the war banner and which one's the teleporter zone. They look very similar to me. Or at least they do when I'm like running around them. And they overlap like this. I hear one right next to me, but I don't see it. one of those artillery units. The crab. Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Like, I could probably find them, but I'd rather not. No bans yet, so the damage, as ridiculous as it is, could be higher. Yeah, there's the crabs I was talking about. Nowhere close to hitting him. I guess the second one did. More kills reduce equipment cooldown. Okay, that's just unfortunate. I don't use the first one, let alone the second one. And that's why it's better to grab all your whites instead of grabbing that. One of the reasons I grabbed it though is because it helps me leave this stage faster, and I need to leave this stage already. Like, grabbing these whites is probably not worth my time. I remember seeing this white earlier, so I want to come grab it. Another feather? Okay. One feather, kind of bad on Artificer in my opinion, because it messes with your flying. 2 feathers, not nearly as obnoxious. Okay, we have to wait for a second, because we can't go into the next area with this much cooldown on our Spinal Tonic. We'll hit it at 7. I say that and I hit it at 8. Come on, disappear, 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 disappear. Okay, I'm glad I hit it at 8. Should probably hit it at 10 next time to be safe, because apparently we use it in between stages too. So that's a cool thing to note. I did not need to throw a bomb at him. That was overkill. Okay, we're going to kill the Solus unit, then we're going to hit the teleporter boss. We're going to kill the 2 Solus units, and then we'll fight the teleporter boss. Oh yeah, feathers. That's it with my hover pattern. I keep accidentally throwing 2 bombs because I charge it so fast that it just gets released. And if I'm still holding the button when I release it, the next one starts charging. Okay, one down. The fuck is that? How'd you put it in midair like that? What the fuck? Brass contraptions, you are the strongest thing in the game. Please leave me alone. I do not appreciate your presence. That's a fire wisp. It's a dead fire wisp. More magma worms. All these air units are killing me. I use the word killing very loosely here. But they are attacking me, so I need to make sure they're not before I deal with the magma worms themselves. I'm not melting these as fast as I was. Oh, never mind. I am melting these as fast as I was the last one. I take back my statement. I tried to hit him with the Ion Surge. I missed horribly. I don't have much AoE to deal with all of these brass contraptions. I got lucky with the ukulele proc. Actually, I've been getting unlucky with ukulele procs. I have so much movement speed that it's actually kind of hard for me to use my Ion Surge because it pushes me so high into the sky. Your fly height does scale with movement speed now. So you fly into the sky really fast. God, we do so much damage. This is just the easiest run. Like, we do this much damage and we're tanky as fuck, too. We shouldn't be allowed to have 2,000 HP on this build, what the fuck. Like, this is better than glass. Or, more damage than shaped glass, while also having double HP with armor and movement speed. I mean, a lot of things have to go right to make this build work, but when they go right, holy shit. Did you really just shoot stuff at me? Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't appreciate your candor. I can't get over just how powerful this feels. And how much powerful it would feel if I was playing like Huntress. If I was playing Huntress with this, with 100% crit and all this attack speed, holy shit. I can't control my movement because I have too many jumps. These are medkits. I don't do anything with medkits. Teddy bear. Make me even tankier. Anything floating around down here? Any easy items I missed? What kind of printer is that? I can't tell. Tougher times. Another Warhorn. Let's go ahead and hit this a few times because we're not finding anything else to spend our money on. Okay, I'm going to get something out of it. Tougher times. Was it worth it? No. Did I do it? Yeah. Grab the item there and probably get out. Oh, that item too. God, look how high you jump. Too much movement speed right now. Okay, I didn't see a scrapper, so it looks like we're not getting... Ooh, we got a Runald's band at the very end. That's very nice. I can't tiptoe. There wasn't a scrapper that I saw, so we're not going to be grabbing anything from the store. Because if I grab something from the store, there's a chance that I lose fuel cells. If I get rid of greens, there's a chance I lose fuel cells. If I get rid of whites, there's a chance that I lose crit chance. So I just don't want to fuck with that in the slightest. This place looks different when you're on drugs. I can't imagine how easy this fight's gonna be. Like, this fight's already pretty easy when you're Artificer. But this is like 3 times HP Artificer with 4 times damage. Now, mind you, I don't really have any damage besides just like my base damage that crits. Like, that's actually not that much damage. I've done way more damage in the past. Like, for our damage check, that's actually kind of low. Like, if I had like Kajaros or something, then we'd be seeing something fucking silly. But the damage actually isn't that absurd because the items that we have are just like pure base damage modifiers. There's no like proc effects going, there's no Kajaro's banned, there's no ATG missiles, there's no bleed, you know, these other like things are happening. It's just us, how hard do we hit? So, you know. That being said, still very fun build. I love the vision distortion too. That's such like a cool attention to detail. God, the moon looks cool. I've never looked up actually. Holy shit, this place is cool. I'm actually going to fly over there. I'm not sure if I'm too late. I've got movement speed, so I hope I'm not too late. But there's like an environment log that spawns down there. I'm not sure if I need cash for it. It looks like I'm too late. Oh, nope. I'm not. Got it. Neat little Easter egg for you guys. If you're looking for the lore for this stage, that's where it's hidden. Okay, we should be in the clear to press R now. Ah, we didn't get... I honestly thought we'd just skyrocket all the way up to the top, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like we don't have that much fly power. Alright, Mithrix, what's up? You're gonna get destroyed. If I lose this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Hey Mithrix, do me a favor, I missed my thing. Can you step into it for me? No, you'll just wait for it to wear off. Cool. Okay, walk into it for me. You have invulnerability on that? That's nice to know. He is just dodging the ice wall. He's a madman. Look at that, he just walked out of the ice wall again. He's actually doing it. He's learned that ice wall is something that you shouldn't step into. Look at that, he's learning. I should just be placing on top of him, instead of just trying to wall him off. Okay, there's that part. Now we have to hunt down aerial units. Well, that's an easy aerial unit to hunt down. Nailed it. Come here, Mr. Aerial Unit. I don't know how to describe how to dodge that orb, but there's a way you can dodge. Like, I'm going to do it here, I'm going to drop. It's very difficult to dodge that orb because it has very good tracking components. And I don't know how to describe, I guess, like, you go parallel with it and then you can dodge it. Like, usually when you're dodging projectiles, you go perpendicular. That one, if you, like, go parallel, it can't turn fast enough. Like, it can make 90-degree turns, but it can't make 180-degree turns. If that makes sense at all. God, this damage is absurd. Fucking love it. I'm actually going to go ahead and save Ice Wall for when Mithrix spawns. That is so much damage. I imagine he's about to teleport out. And go for his whirly-dirly. There's him teleporting out. I actually do have to pay attention to the whirly-dirly. He is really close to me. It's going to be hard to dodge the whirly-dirly here. Oh, speaking of being hard to dodge the whirly-dirly, I'm going to drop so those don't hit me. Okay, we got hit. Mithrix did hit us once. We gotta give him that much. He did hit us once. I don't think that hits. Yeah, it's shy. Okay, and now we wait. I don't know what the angle is for this, but I'm hoping that's good enough. Oh, I pegged him. Holy shit, you see that shot? It's like right there. Holy shit, that hits. Okay, he's like moving away from me or something. I have to aim even higher. Oh, and now he's moving towards me. Still ticked him hard enough to get an item back. Okay, now here's the bad part about this build, where we have to wait a super long time, because we have to wait for Spinel Tonic to come off cooldown. Because we can't do anything without Spinel Tonic. If I so much as get hit once, I'm dead. A little bit more height. I'd like for him to move closer. That way I can actually hit him. I don't know when my tonic's gonna wear off. I have to be careful about that. We're slowly getting items back. It's going to be a long time before we get our fuel cells and our tonics, and our gestures. But when we do get those, we'll be able to kill them again. That's so slow to cast. I didn't realize that was based off your attack speed, but it is. The ice wall. Your attack speed totally matters for that attack. Movement speed is gone. When tonic wears off, I also lose all my movement speed, so that was like super risky. Because if he shot at me while I was super slow there, I probably was dead. I need to learn the actual number value on my tonic when I don't have anything. Okay, 40 seconds is when I'm fucked. So I'm going to keep that number in mind. 40 seconds is the get out window. Okay. One drugged out. Ah, Artificer, why do you have to be an addict? I mean, I know why you're an addict, because I made you one. But why do you have to be an addict? Hope you guys enjoyed this fight. This is the entertaining part of the video. Oh god, look how slow that is. Oh, that is disgusting. Don't even know how she's hovering when she's that slow. Okay, Mithrix, you gotta pick a side so that it's easier to do this next part. He's just sitting underneath, not picking a side. Ow, he hit me. I shouldn't be peeking that even with Tonic up because he has crit. It's like all he has is 100% crit, but he has 100% crit. I guess it doesn't matter because I have 100% health, but you know, I'd rather not. We got lollipops back on that cooldown. And so next cooldown we hopefully get something else back. I was hoping for more than just lollipops, but you know, we'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. And my tonic is gone. Well, I maxed DPS them as best I could there. And I got a guitar. Which is next to meaningless. Excuse me, sir, could I have my fuel cells and my gestures back? That'd be perfect, thanks. Can I tickle him? Oh, no, I'll just hit the ground apparently. Never mind. I don't even want to tickle you. You're not worth tickling. Okay, boss damage. Hey, look, a lunar coin. Makes sense that you'd get a lunar coin on the moon. Okay, that time we got 3 items back. We got armor-piercing rounds, war banner, and tooths. What do we get back next? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Wobbles. This is just like the most boring fight. I don't know how to make this entertaining. I guess I just like start talking about current events. So that one city, I forget what it's called, exploded with their port. That was interesting. Almost an entire nation exploded, so I guess that's newsworthy. Oh, fuck that. I almost got hit by that orb. Thinking the ramp was safe, almost got hit by the orb. Fuck that. Might actually be easier to camp on top of a pillar. No, I pinged the pillar and it pinged the ground. That's weird. Yeah, just like I look at the pillar, it pings the ground. Okay, that last attempt we got crowbars, backup mag, cautious slug, as well as the soulbound catalysts. So we're getting there. Okay, and we're all drugged out. I got my feathers back, which actually make my job harder. I can't hover float like I want to. Instead I jump. Man, we only got feathers back that time? That's disappointing. Dog, just give me Eclipse 7 already. I won't say that I've earned it, but I've won it. You just don't want to accept it. Got bandoliers back at the last second. Okay, that time around we got energy drinks, we got fireworks, and we got bandoliers. "14 stacks of addiction." Ooh, my crit chance. I can get items back mad fast now, I think. If the game decides to allow it. Well, I used everything. I got crit chance that run. Which ain't bad. We're looking stylish now. Just recycle them. You know, at least we look good. Okay. I thought that Spinal Tonic would be super fun and entertaining. I am now rethinking my position. This is... It made the run super fast, but god, oh god, feathers. Why? I just leapt across the entire stage with feathers. Okay, I gotta get out. God, I actively dislike feathers on Artificer. I was really hoping I'd find a scrapper and get rid of them. Along with squid turrets and bandolier and other shit like that. But feathers just like actively hurt me because I just like I fly. I don't need to jump more. I just want better control over my flight, which is why I want movement speed so much. Like red whip. Oh, thank you. I will take all your red whips. Even though I usually think red whip's awful. I think feathers and red whip sort of reverse in tiers on Artificer. Okay, we got that run. We got Meat Hook. I'm not sure if we already had Meat Hook, but we definitely got War Banners, Chrono Bobble, and Attack Speed Headdress. none of that actually doing anything for us. I mean, 5% more crit, I guess. Dude, give me my... Just mash jump the first time I jumped to burn off. Yeah, probably. Probably should. But then I have like so much fucking height. I mean, it's a better solution, but it's, you know, it's better just to not have feathers. Okay, we were looking pretty nice, but honestly, the headdress plus the glasses looks a little wonky. If it was just one or the other, I'd be cool with it, but... Holy shit, are you shooting through the ground? Dude, don't terrify me like that. Mithrix, I want items. Oh, gestures. Oh, fuel cells. Oh. Oh, it feels good. No, I'm still... What? I almost suicided there because, like, I saw I got my gestures and fuel cells back, but my Spinel Tonic still went on a 40-second cooldown, or a 60-second cooldown. Oh, I almost suicided there. Like, I saw I got him back, so it's like, it's up permanently now, I can finally finish this fight. No. No, I almost suicided. Oh, fuck, my heart skipped a beat. After like a 30-minute boss fight, I didn't want to die like that. I think it was 60 seconds because when I used it, I didn't have the cooldown. But now I should have it up permanently. But I'm going to wait for my health regen. I'm going to wait for those 8 seconds just to make sure. Because I don't want to get fucked twice. Oh, the hard to see blue drug addict screen is so nice to see. Okay, so it is now up permanently. So I can actually go back to fighting him. Where we're entirely cooldown based because we fire off all of our abilities like fucking instantly. He doesn't have any items that threaten us, so we can just stay up here forever. I got my items back. He lost all of his shields and got all of his health back because of it. What an interesting interaction. Well, now I have to chunk through it again. See how much different this is when I have items, though? Like, he's not even hurting me. Okay, there we go. It's this way? If I had to guess. I think it's this way. It's that way. Okay, and now we start our very smooth flying process. I'm going to get a little bit of air and just let Red Whips do it from there. Yeah, that's a GG. Moving on to Eclipse 7. After spending an hour on this run, holy shit. Like, I started streaming after the first stage and I've been live for an hour and 4 minutes now. Oh boy. It might have actually been faster to loop, just so that I could one-shot Mithrix and I didn't have to sit through that really long process of getting my items back. But it's safer to just fight Mithrix because he can't do anything to you. You can get bobbed by random elite spawns on your second loop. It's kind of hard to get bobbed by Mithrix, if I'm being honest. He's kind of a pushover. Ah, drug addicts win games. Gotta love it. That was my first like Spinel Tonic run ever. Glad it lived up to the hype. And then subsequently made me hate myself and never want to do it again. So, you know. I love those commercials. every time I hear one of those commercials, I'm like, who actually calls these numbers? Like, I get they're doing like a class action lawsuit and they're trying to get as many people into the class action lawsuit as they can, but there's they don't really like other advertisements. They like make it pop and like make you want to do it. Those, it's like, hey, are you like depressed over this situation? Do you want to spend more time talking about how depressed you are? Do you want to hate yourself even more than you already do? Well, if that's true, call this number. I guess it's got to work, right? Because they wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work. But I just feel like if they wanted people to call, it'd be like Better Call Saul, you know? Like Saul Goodman would go out there and do some wacky arm waving thing and then say, Better Call Saul. And that would get more calls than you may be entitled to financial compensation. Like, okay, but there's the run. I had to go back and check when we started the Mithrix fight. Because boy, that last stage took a hot second. Um, but the entire build was Spinal Tonic with fuel cells and gestures. We had transcendences too. We were ridiculously tanky. We did 1 billion damage. We found glasses. Um, I mean, there's not too much to say about it aside from that was like almost, or actually that was the perfect Spinal Tonic build. If I kept going, if I kept looping, if I found Kajaro's bands and other stuff like and the ATG missiles and eventually a Clover and other things like that, you would have seen this build just absolute devastation. Nothing could stop it. Um, but it was a very, very fun run until the end, and at which point I hated myself because that fourth phase against Mithrix is not entertaining in the slightest. But I hope you guys enjoyed. For my YouTube folks, until next time, peace.